Hey guys, welcome to your workout of the day. I'm Coach P. Today we're going to be doing something called a morning starter. So this is an 8-minute stretching routine. We'll spend about 40 seconds through each pose. Just take your time as you're going through. When you do this on your own, basically you can just do them without a timer, but today I just wanted to put a bit of structure to this workout so that you get an idea of how long to stay in those stretches. All right, let's start off with the first one. So it's called rocker. So you're going to be lying on your back, hug those knees in towards the chest, and then you're going to come up and rock up into a seated position. Okay, so coming back and forward. So use a bit of momentum to take yourself back and then rock yourself up into seated position. So what we're doing here is just loosening up the spine, getting a little bit more mobility there. Next one we have here is a hip opener. So I want you to keep that right knee on the ground. So left foot is out front. You're going to take the right hand down and then open up the chest to the opposite side, okay? Then we're going to swap legs. And because if this is something that you're going to do in the morning, you want to just take it nice and slow. Once you get a little bit more warmer, a little bit more flexible, then you can come up onto that leg and hold that position and walk your way through. Next one we have is child's pose to upward dog. So keep those, normally child's pose, the legs are wide and the feet are narrow. This time I just want you to stay in a more narrow position, because when you go into an upward dog, it'll just make that a little bit less restrictive when you're moving into that position. So here we're going to reach out forward, arms are coming out, it's getting that stretch through the back, and then you're going to come down into that upward dog position here. Okay, and we're going to go back and forth from an upward dog to that child's pose. Okay, so rock back and forth to here. Next one we have is a seated twist. So basically this one we're getting quite a bit of stretching through the glute, but we're also getting that rotation through the back. So I want you to hug the left leg in, bring that right arm around, really pull that up towards the chest so you feel that stretch through the glute, and then you're going to rotate and look behind you. Okay, so we're going to do that on both sides. Next one, or the last one we have here, is forward fold to crouching squat. Okay, so I'm in a standing position here. Now I'm going to just drop my chin to my chest. Actually, I'll move back a little bit so you can see me better. So chin to chest, coming down. Just let your arms hang, relax the head down, and then your feet are going to be a little bit wider. You're going to come into that crouching squat here, okay? So if this is not possible for you to be flat-footed, so basically you can actually come up onto your toes and put your hands in front of you, okay? Otherwise, we need to be here. We're getting that stretch through the legs, through the lower back, and then from here we're going to go back up and then roll ourselves all the way back to the top, okay? So we'll do that for about 40 seconds. So let's start off from the top. We've got that rocker. I'm going to set the timer for about 40 seconds, and you've got about a 10-second transition in between. Okay, all right. So we're going to start off with that rocker, hugging those knees in towards the chest, lying back, and let's do 40 seconds here. So if this is something that you're not comfortable doing, your option is you could do circles here instead of rocking back up and forth, just loosening up that lower back. Otherwise, we're here. There's about 20 seconds left here. Take your time. And as I said before, you can always do this. You could do maybe 10 of these and then move on to the next one. And rest. From here we're going into that hip opener. So pop one leg up. Well, I'm putting my left leg up. My left arm's going to come up towards the sky. And go. So do these nice and slow and at your own pace. You're getting that stretch through the hip as well as that rotation or stretch through the back. So if this is your range here, then that's fine. Okay, you swap sides. Do the same on the other side. Yeah? So you just take it to where you feel comfortable. Remember, you've just slept for hopefully 8 hours. So your body's been still for that time, so you'll be really tight. And this is one way to just get you nice and loose for your day ahead. And rest. Next one we have here is that child's pose to upward dog. So feet flat here. And you're going to be stretching those arms out. And then come here. So hold there for about a few seconds and then come back to that position. 2 seconds here and then 2 seconds here. Really reaching those hands forward. And rest. Next one we have is that seated twist. So we're going to hold that stretch. So bringing that leg up nice and tight and just hold here. So I want you to hold here for 20 seconds and then we'll hold the other side for 20 seconds. So really try and pull that leg up. Feel that stretch down here in the glute. So the more you lean forward, rotate, you really feel that stretch quite a bit through those areas. And swap sides. And rotate. And rest. Last one, coming up to that forward fold. So remember, feet are out wide. We're going to come down, forward fold. Just let your arms hang down. And then from here, once the hands touch, you're going to come into that seated squat here and hold here. Okay, so you're going to hold here for maybe a couple seconds and then we're going to go back up again. When you come to the top, I want you to roll the shoulders and come back down. This one here, you probably need a little bit more time. Probably can do this for about a minute maybe, or as long as you want, or do 10 of them. We're only at 2 of these here. And rest. So starting from the top again. So we've already done 4 minutes of stretching. So we're going to do that rocker to start. So let's go. Last few here. And rest. From here going into that hip opener. So hands down there. Get a little bit more of a stretch if you want to try the one that is off the ground, knees off the ground. We can try that. This one you're feeling a lot more through the hip. And then using your upper body quite a bit. Get a little bit warmer with this one here. Got about 10 seconds left. And rest. Next one is that child's pose to upward dog. So hold for a few seconds, squeeze those shoulder blades, really try and stretch out as far as you can. And rest. Seated twist. bring that leg up towards the chest, hug it in with the right arm, and then slowly rotate. Hold here, 20 seconds. Lean forward a little bit, really feel that stretch through the glute. And switch sides. And rest. Last one is that forward fold into a crouching squat. Coming down, letting those hands hang, head hang, down into that squat, come up, and return to standing. Let's do that again. Let's try one more here. And release. Well done, guys. So hoping you're feeling a little bit more flexible now after 2 rounds of those exercises. Remember, you can always just do maybe 10 of each pose, or use the timer. And we did 40 seconds today with a 10-second transition. But yeah, see how you go. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you next time.